I'm gonna be cooking a recipe for y'all. Okay, I have left that part to God and the heat, so we're just gonna wait. Stupid ass microphone has literally shat on every single clip where I am talking. Hello guys, welcome to another vlog. And this vlog is gonna be different and special because I'm gonna be cooking a recipe for y'all that I just saw on Instagram a day ago. My friend sent me this really good one pot pasta recipe which looks interesting. It might turn out to be like really delicious that I keep making it every single day, or it's gonna be really bad. There is no in between, which is why I was like, since it's one pot, it's gonna be very low effort. So let's just make it on cam with y'all while I yap about things and then try it out and give a really honest review. So let's get started. For this particular vlog, since I'm just gonna be cooking and stuff, I didn't want it to be really boring as well. So I have also prepared a bunch of topics to talk about whilst I cook. Yes, I use whilst because it's serious like that. When I say low effort, it's low effort. Like you really need like a handful of ingredients, some leftover pasta, and that's it. That's it. So if it turns out to be really good, I am gonna be making it at least once every week. That's for sure. Because I eat pasta at least once every week. And don't worry, it's not maida. It's wheat or rava. Healthy AF. So I thought I stepped on my cat now. And also this is the first vlog where I'm gonna be using a microphone. She fancy. Anyway, let me show y'all the ingredients that we need for the recipe. By the way, shout out to Priya because she sent me that recipe on Instagram, and shout out to Noshin because she gave me the idea to do a cooking vlog. Cook with me was born like that. You need paneer. I just got the whole packet because you need one singular tomato, one onion, leftover pasta. Trust me, this is all the pasta that I have left in my house, which is unacceptable. So this too shall be eaten. In that recipe, he used eight garlic cloves. I love garlic. All of this is gonna go in. I'm gonna be using this chili oil. But if you have dry chilies and you like spicy food, I would say just stick to the recipe and go with that. And no, you digital buffoons, I'm not going to be referring to that exact reel every single time I want to know what to do next. I have legit written down the whole recipe. Hashtag offline things. Like, my sister also knows this that I like to write down the recipe instead of just referring to the reel every single time. This is a habit. I'm not trying to be performative here. I've also written down like a bunch of topics I could be yapping about while cooking. I am prepared, son. I don't want to sound murdery, but let's cut things up. I have positioned you over there so I can literally cut my onion and tomatoes. So cut it finely or chop it, dice it, whatever works for you, because the recipe didn't mention any of that. So the thing is, the first thing I'm going to talk about is being in your 20s. It is such a weird time because there is no exam to prepare for. There are no deadlines. No one's telling you what to do. There are no parent teacher meetings. Nothing is happening. And literally, you're on your own after college. Nothing is right. Nothing is wrong. You choose your own path. And that is scary and comforting at the same time, because the thing is, even in my friend group, like my college friend group, all of us are experiencing our own character arcs at this point. Everyone's doing their own like personality development thing. Someone's doing a job, someone's doing masters, someone's like shifting to different cities. Like, a lot is going on, and it's okay to feel like you're being left out or you're being left behind, but also, like, it's your life, so it can be scary, and it's okay to feel like that. But it's also important to not lose your shit. This is the time when you really need to get it together. You need to stand for yourself. You need to show up for yourself every day. And it's not easy, obviously. Even I've had days where I've literally broken down, and it's a process. It's fine. But I know we will all figure it out. Even I'm in my 20s. I don't know what's next. And when people ask what you're doing right now, like, I just don't know what to say because I'm not really employed. I'm not doing any courses. I'm just doing what I love. I'm just taking that time. And I don't know how to explain it to people in short sentences. And so that's just really a weird, confusing time for me as well. We'll all figure it out. After you're done chopping your onion, you need to put it in this pan. Like, not a heated up pan, nothing. Just put it in that pan. I'm trusting the process here, but it's getting so hard to do that. Now I'm gonna chop this tiny tomato. Done. Wow. Done with the tomato. You won't believe it. Like, wait. You won't believe it, but right before start like filming this vlog, I saw this one extremely relatable reel on Instagram. It's right here. Like, how is that my exact situation? Sometimes I genuinely feel that Insta is spying on me, like it knows everything about my life more than my own bestie does, and it's crazy. And now I'm gonna put the leftover like pasta that I have. I look think this much is enough. My mom is gonna be so mad when she comes back home and like this is all that's left. Like, what to do with this? Now you heat up the pan. I realize I have to trust the process here, but come on, man. That just looks very raw and primitive, if I may. Pray for my pasta. So let's move on to the mixture part. Mixie! Shout out to Mixie. So now you put paneer in the mixer, you put the 8 garlic cloves, you put some salt, some milk, and some Kashmiri red chilies if you have some. I have to go to the gym in about 2 hours. Oh no, 1.5 hour. I've only put this much because I haven't, I mean, pasta bhi utna nahi hai, so I don't want a lot of cream also. I am done putting everything in the mixer, so now let's blend it. Okay, creamy consistency. Smell is very garlicky, which is a win. I love garlic. Quick update on the pasta though, it's still cooking, like it has not absorbed all the water, so we're just gonna wait. Now all that is left to be done in this slightly questionable recipe is add the mixture in the pasta, mix it, taste it, and that's it. That is a very low effort thing that honestly I'm not very comfortable with. I like taking efforts in cooking. Like, that's the whole essence of cooking. So this recipe might just not be for me because cooking is like a very stress relieving activity for me. Might not be doing it again. The second topic of discussion for this is off campus. Have you all watched Off Campus? Did you like it? On a scale from 1 to 10, what would you rate it? For me, it's a good 9. The way they have portrayed men, like green flag men in the series, it's really refreshing. I like the characters, I like the plot, and since I haven't read the book, I actually like the series, but On the internet, I've seen that people who have read the book, like the official series, did not like it as much because apparently they have changed a lot of plot lines and character histories, backgrounds, whatever. But for me, it was not that bad. I am excited for the next season. Dean and Ali, or Logan and Grace, like whatever. Happy. Can we just talk about Logan and Hannah for a minute? I could see like the pure love that he had for her, or like the connection that he felt for her, and it was really sweet. Honestly, I was kind of like, a part of me was kind of rooting for them, but I'm also like Hannah and Garrett. Like, who am I to complain? Like, they are perfect for each other. Update: the pasta be boiling, and I don't see a lot of water in there. Chat is this good? JK. I don't do chat things. The third topic of discussion is how I got into cooking. And when we were very young, our parents started giving us like little responsibilities in the kitchen, like peeling garlic, like cutting onion, or like making juice, fruit juice or something, or making tea every day. So one of us, me or my sister, we used to do that. I did not know how to turn on the gas at that point, so my sister, in the effort to teach me, she gave me a lighter and left me alone in the kitchen. She was like, how will you know if you don't do it? But bhai, teach me. So take care. After that, I did learn how to turn on the gas. I don't know how, but that was how it started, the teaching journey. I don't agree with it still. It's really like a swimming instructor just like pushing you into the swimming pool, and then like just hope that you learn by swimming in the water only. Like, what if I drown and die, bro? It's really on you. It's all on you. So one day she pushed me in the kitchen and she was like, make tea, and left the chat. And I was like, bro, what? What? I was like, even when she used to live here, we used to cook dinner, breakfast more often for our parents, like for everyone. And we used to be fun. But now I'm just alone. We used to cook late night meals when she used to live here. Now I don't even do that. Guess it was not the Maggie. The time has finally come where we add cream into the pasta because now it is cooked, as am I.
What the dog doing?
Like, the dish looks good and it smells good too, but will it taste good? Is the real question. Let's taste test. I know what I've said in the previous clip that so this recipe might just not be for me. Screw that, scratch that. This tastes so good. It's incredibly good for being so low effort. Like, seriously, I think I will make it once every week. 70% of it is just garlic, because of garlic. Like, if you skip garlic, you will never like this recipe and I will never forgive you. I never thought paneer ka cream would taste so good. I'm so glad that this recipe turned out to be good. Otherwise, my mom would have killed me for making such a mess in the kitchen. At least something good should come out of the mess, no? And now it has. Anyway, do try out the recipe. It's really good. I guarantee it. This was a different type of video from my end, and I think I will try out like different formats, different styles in the future, because this one was refreshing.